So, this is going to be a discussion on the new packs for Urban Rivals. This is for 2014, so if you guys might think that, oh, this is going to be a discussion on packs for this year, no. Um, the packs for this year, first and foremost, were pretty good. If anyone thought of it as pretty good, because um, you get a guaranteed rare, which is actually a good thing for people who are collecting cards, like myself, and for those who are trying to get those really good rare cards. For example, Kolos being one of those rare cards. But the problem is with the whole idea of changing the packs every year. Could be how are you going to implement them um, to the upcoming year? Of course, you're going to need your new blood packs, which there's actually going to be two. One is going to be the regular new blood packs of back in the day, where you got three cards for 20 Clint's, pretty much, and you don't get a guaranteed rare. And then you have the recent one, which was the seven cards for 40 Clint's, and you get a guaranteed rare. And then there were some other packs from old times, and some of them got a price gain. Some of them actually lost um, credits. The good news about this is that for the packs that give out a lot more cards, you don't have to pay so much to get that pack. Um, if you remember, like back then, there was this pack known as the Titanium pack. You got like 30 cards, you get like a certain amount of rares, and that was a problem because like not a lot of people would freaking think of paying that much for a pack, as well as the fact that like if they try to freaking pay for um the, the cards, I mean not the cards, the credits for that pack, it would put a hole on your wallet pretty much. But above all, the packs for this upcoming year are pretty good. There has been a discussion on Urban Rivals forums, if you guys haven't noticed yet, about this idea of the a CR pack, and I'm gonna have to discuss about this uh, right now. And I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's a bad idea if there is this like absolute limit of copy. I mean, no limit of what card you can pull from this pack. But the thing is that like, how many people in this game are recent players? You know, like are like players who just joined to that like in 2013 or 2012 or 2011 who were unable to get the cards that were good. I mean, that weren't in that collectors, who didn't have that collector part of the name of what they had now. Compare it to back then in 2009 when I first joined. Um, I weren't. I was unable to get one of the best CRs in the game right now, which is DJ Core. So if you guys think that it's unfair now, that like you guys are unable to get certain cards, you know, be mindful of uh, who you had to battle against um, today, who are in like the level 70s, level 80s, level 90s, or probably the ones who have a lot of experience in this game. of how hard it was to get certain cards back then, you know. And some of the cards became CRs automatically at the start of their release. For example, Rain CR or um, Swid's CR. I think those were like two of the examples. And for what I can think of when it comes to the CRs, and the whole idea of the pack is that if there is a limit of it, a limitation, like the highest CR that you can probably get is this one card, that would be fine. Plus, would be a good thing for people who are new to the game, to get a copy of the CR since, well, there's a limit of how many CRs are in the market nowadays, if you think about it. And to be perfectly honest with this idea is that it could be a good idea if it's not abused, you know. So other than that, I gotta say that it was a pretty good idea to change it up a little bit because it's gonna be weird to go back to like the old packs um of back in 2011 or 2010, or 2012 technically, like switching back and forth because um if you go back to those packs of 2010, 2011, some of the packs really cost a lot compared to the packs that you're getting now of what cards you're getting and the fact that you're guaranteed rares this time around. I mean, well, you've been guaranteed rares, but you had to pay more for it just to get like some of the cards that you actually wanted. So that's what I'm trying to say about this topic. Um, so I do have a couple of questions for you guys to end this video off, and I'm gonna have to do another battle just to discuss these questions. The first question is going to be what do you guys think about the new packs? What do you guys think about these packs being revealed recently? What do you guys think of how they can impact the game, um, and stuff like that? Is this a way that some of the players now, I mean, who are new to the game, are able to get some of the better cards that are still in this game today? And what do you guys think about that whole idea of and there is this idea in Yu-Gi-Oh, like if a card is really good and a player, a rookie or some low level player gets it and uses it, like they don't know how to use it and stuff like that. Like, how do you think um, that idea can impact this whole situation with the packs? You know, and I do want to discuss this topic right now too. The whole idea of like these younger guys don't understand of like we got that card for really cheap, and I mean like really expensive when it first came out, but when they get this cheaper version of the card, or when the price goes down in our cases for UR, it seems really ridiculous that we had to grind that much money or grind that much clints just to get that card, only to realize that the price actually went down. You know, or like when you're trying to sell it, something happens. Think that's like the whole idea of it. And I'm not for it nor against it. It's like something that seems very neutral to me. I'm not really, into that kind of topic. Like these little kids or these rookies, um, are getting these cheaper. I mean, getting these cards for cheaper nowadays and stuff like that. And realistically, it's not cheaper. For some of these players, and my mic dropped, that these players who are new to this game this year, I mean, this past year, were able to get them for less, you know, because there was that one sale this year that like most of the cards prices dropped. Um, Even CRs like their price dropped. Like how hard it was to get a freaking um Colos back then? Jeez. Like people would be complaining like, "Oh my gosh, you know how long it I mean, how hard it was to get a freaking Colos back then?" You know? Like that's like the whole idea. Compared to like now, like um people can get Colossus for cheaper pretty much. Like that's like the entire idea. And I'm not gonna complain about it. Like I was in that position before. Like I was able to get a certain card for really cheap. Um, Compared to what these other people had to deal with back then. So, like that's the entire idea, and that's like what's going to be related to that question. Like, what do you guys think about that idea? Like how do you guys feel about that whole idea in a way, and the fact that like the packs are cheaper now in a way. Of course, I'll have the questions in the description below, so if you guys want to answer them, the questions will be there for your um, reference in a way. So that is it with this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And understand that I'm not really for nor against the idea of changing the packs, as well as the idea of like back in the day that card was so expensive and now it's so cheap. You know, um, and I'm not really into complaining about like certain cards getting cheaper. For me, it's more of a benefit because I'm trying to collect. So again, that is it. Make sure you guys check out the other videos on my channel as well as answer those questions if you guys get the chance to. I really do want to do a video where I'm gonna read through the comments. Well, and put like some of the best stuff that you guys have to offer, pretty much, of what you guys have as input on the topic. And that's why these are discussion videos, not rants. So, again, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out, you guys. Have a nice day. And see you guys in the rant that's coming up. Peace.